Wow, thanks a whole bunch. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have any badges.
Huh?
See, why the fuck do you have a Farfetch'd then? If your Farfetch'd won't obey you because you have no badges, why did your dad give you a Farfetch'd then?
It's facts!
What's up, guys? This is Mike from OGRagebreak Gaming, and next stop, Goldenrod City. Let's play Pokémon Crystal Legacy, Retro Saturday Edition. Yes, Crystal Legacy is on Retro Saturdays, at least for now. So, there you go. Welcome back, guys. Last time, we took on the Azalea gym, got our second badge after a really awesome battle. Since the last episode, I did get some levels for the team. My Totodile evolved into Crocodile at level 16. So, there you go. Yeah, now he's a bigger croc. So, there you go. But yeah, as far as moves are concerned, no big changes to everybody. Fyro did learn Smog at level 17, so at least we got a poison move to utilize. Pretty nice. And no changes to Glide. So, just some extra levels. Before we leave, however, just like yesterday, let me get another white apricorn, because like I said, every day new apricorns and berries spawn on the trees after you pick them. So, there you go. Go to Kurt, get my next fastball. There we go. And give him that white apricorn that we just got, and I'll come back here off screen tomorrow and pick up another one. So, there you go. Pretty cool. That's the process of getting apricorn Pokeballs. You just wait a day, come back, you got more. There you go. Oh yeah, we also took out Silver again last time. Kicked his ass, smug prick. Alright, next stop is Goldenrod City to the northwest. Let's go! Next stop, Goldenrod City. What's up, dude? Ilex Forest is big. Be careful, don't get lost. Lost in a forest? Please. The forest is watched over by its protector. Stay out of mischief. What kind of mischief could I possibly get into? I'm the main protagonist, lady. Have you not played a Pokemon game? We're not mischief makers, unlike Team Rocket. But in any case, Ilex Forest. Now I think about it, what encounters did they change here? Let's see. Well, Caterpie is the same. That hasn't changed. Let's see what we got. Caterpie, okay, so they added, okay, so they removed Pidgey from Ilex Forest. They made Metapod available in the mornings here, and Kakuna is only available during the daytime, meaning afternoon spots. At least that's from what the notes say. Oddish is now available all day. I think Oddish was only available, I think, like at night or something like that. I think. So, there you go. But in any case, besides them, we got Weedle, Paris, Venomoth, wait, no, sorry, I wish. Venonat, Psyduck, Hoot, and that's it. If you get to some better rods later, you can fish up Golducks here too. But there you go. What's up, dude? Oh man, my boss is gonna be steaming. What's wrong? The Farfetch'd that cuts trees for charcoal took off on me. I can't go looking for it here in the Ilex Forest. Why? Because it's too big and dark and scary and shit.
You're a pussy.
That's some pussy behavior, bro. If your Psyduck, if your Farfetch'd is going missing and you need it for a job, but you're too scared and shit to go into the forest to look for it, what kind of fucking trainer or are you? Maybe you should find another job. I don't know, that's just me. Well, speak of the devil, there's the Farfetch'd now. It looks like a fucking Pidgey from the overworld, though. You gotta love Gen 2 Game Boy Color graphics, right, viewers? Because a Pidgey looks like a Farfetch'd looks like a Pidgey from the overworld. It's fucking crazy. What's up? It's the missing Pokemon, Farfetch'd. Out of here! Where are you going? Huh. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Okay, yeah, I remember this. We got, well, it's not like a mini game, but we got a little bit of a catching game to do. We gotta get that Farfetch'd back for that guy. So basically, what we need to do is we need to go through this section of the forest here and counter. Bruh, really? Sorry, there's fucking airplane sound overhead. Loud as fuck. As I was saying, we have to go around this section of the forest in counterclockwise order. If you happen to go in clockwise order, Farfetch'd will run away from you. And you'll have to chase him all over. It is fucking annoying. This mini game is even more annoying in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which you have 2 Farfetch'd to catch. Yeah, and Ilex Forest is a little bit bigger in Gen 4. Not really good memories. Sup, dude? Out of here! Bro, it's not working. You might want to give up. You! Out of here! Okay, so we're really doing this, huh? Oh no! Out of here! Wow. This Farfetch'd is as dumb as this dude. Ilex Forest is too scary. I went through there with no issues. Wow, thanks a whole bunch. My boss's Pokemon won't obey me because I don't have any badges.
Huh?
So why the fuck do you have a Farfetch'd then? If your Farfetch'd won't obey you because you have no badges, why did your dad give you a Farfetch'd then?
It's facts! It's facts!
Why? Sup, dude? Ah, my Farfetch'd. You found the forest, kid? Yeah. You're... Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for charcoal. Thanks, kid. You saved my business. Now, how can I thank you? Ah, I know. Here, take this. Ooh, HM01 cut. Nice. Very cool. Thank you. That's the cut HM. Teach that to a Pokemon to clear small trees. Of course, you need to have the badge from Azalea Gym to use it, though. Well, that's not a problem, because I just got it last episode. That was weird. Got a slight bit of lag there. Well, whatever. In any case, if you recall what Bugsy said in the last episode, Cut is now a bug-type move in this. So, yeah. It has a high critical hit ratio, which is also good. So, yeah, Cut is pretty much like how it was back in Lunatic Crystal. Bug-type move with a nice crit rate. Very fucking nice. Seeing as it's a bug move, it's definitely worth holding on to for the long term. Especially if you don't get a bug Pokemon with a strong bug move, like Mega Horn or something. So, there you go. Let's get rid of Leer. There you go. Not that I use Rage anyway, because Rage is trash in the early gens. Rage is just trash in general. But that's just me, though. That's my opinion. So, there you go. But yeah, Cut, very useful in this game. Alright, let's get this tree out the way. Move, bitch! Whack! There you go. What's this? Ilex Forest Shrine. It's in honor of the Forest Protector. Is that so? That old lady was mentioning something about a protector or other. Keep this shrine in mind for later on. Now, back in the original Pokemon Crystal, there was a certain event that you could get a legendary Pokemon, or mystical, I forget which, from this shrine here. Now, the thing is, in the original game, that wasn't the case because they fucked it up. So it wasn't available in the original, in the games that came out in the States and shit like that. However, in Japan and shit like that and stuff, the event was still going on. They revived that event here in Crystal Legacy, but we have to wait until after we get our 7th badge. So we'll have to come back here later in the game. So, there you go. But keep it in mind for later. Trust me on this. You'll love it. Alright. But in any case, let's get through the rest of Ilex Forest. Get this silver powder. Nice. If memory serves, I think the silver powder increases bug type moves, I believe. I think. Let's see. Here it is. Yep, I figured. Yeah, the thing is, this silver powder was not here in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So, shout out to the Smith Plays for adding that. Very nice. Thank you very much. That's actually pretty good because I can equip that on my Kroganol and make cut even stronger. So, very nice. In any case, there's another dude down there with green lipstick. So let's go talk to him. Wait, I keep forgetting it's the damn sprite color designs. This is the Game Boy Color era. Even the most powerful men have green lipstick on. Hello? What's up, dude? What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using headbutt. You're headbutting trees? You're gonna give yourself a concussion that way. I play football.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, well, never mind. No. Well, that's not technically far from the truth.
Bruh.
In any case, it's fun. Here, you should try it too. And we get TMO2 headbutt. Nice. Thank you, dude. Rattle trees with headbutt. Sometimes sleeping Pokemon will fall out. Yes. Very nice. Here's the thing. What they don't tell you is that there is some particular Pokemon that you can only get by headbutting some trees. Pokemon like Heracross, for example. Bug/fighting type. Heracross, they made Heracross a little bit better in Gen 2 in Crystal Legacy, because in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, its moveset was very trash. Hardly any fighting type moves. And as a matter of fact, for some odd reason, the Smith Plays didn't really add that many good fighting type moves on Heracross in this game either. At least not till much later in the game, which you could get like cross chop and shit. But like, bruh, I would have really loved to have a Heracross with fucking karate chop early on in the game. I don't think that would have been a tall order. But that's just me. That's just me. Alright, let's get rid of Screech. Give Tyran headbutts. There you go. Now you're even more hard-headed, my friend. Besides Heracross, you can also find a rare Pokemon, Apom. Apom is normal type. It's like a monkey Pokemon. Think of it like a Johto Mankey, but not a fighting type. So there you go. Because they're both, you know, monkeys and shit. More so Apom. Mankey and Primeape are pig monkey Pokemon. Don't sneak up on me like that, dude! You're frightening a Pokemon away! Okay, sorry. But yeah, this guy here, what's his name? Bugcatcher Wayne. Now, this dude is the only trainer in Ilex Forest. I don't know why they felt the need. But for some odd reason, don't ask me why, I don't get this. But in Gold and Silver, there were no trainers here inside the Ilex Forest. Like, not one trainer here at all. Only person that was in this place was that NPC back there that gave us the headbutt TM. This whole forest is deserted. So, but in Pokemon Crystal, they decided to give or put a trainer in here. I don't get it, but that's extra EXP, so I guess I can't complain. Move, bitch! There you go. Burn, baby, burn! I can't get my voice up too loud this morning, viewers. Just woke up a little bit ago, so my throat is not as, you know, shouty as it normally is when I record these episodes in like the afternoons and shit. No, in the morning, in the weekends, it's always in the mornings, and that's when I really need the cafefe. Get my ass wired and shit like that. So that way, I'm all hyped up and shit. Like, I mean, I'm always hyped up when I play video games. But with this, I'm even more hyped up. It makes the recordings feel more appealing, at least for me. Hopefully for you too. I hope I don't fucking blow your ears off with me shouting all the time. If I do, I apologize. But that's just how I am. That's how I am. That's how I roll on GRagebreak Gaming. Or sorry, OG GRagebreak Gaming. So, there you go. I mean, those that have been around on this channel long enough know this. So, yeah. Oh, honey, you're making a Pokédex? That must be hard if Pokemon won't show up. Try using this TM. They'll come all over you. Just like they do to me. And we get TM Squells. Sweet Scent. Nice. That's Sweet Scent. Use it whenever Pokemon appear. Pokemon will be enticed by it. Just like my beautiful Butterfree. Right, Butterfree? Free! Even that Butterfree has terrible voices in the morning. Maybe that Butterfree needs some cafefe too. Huh. Don't we all? Don't we all? That being said though. What's up, dude? Hey, I'm looking for Mankey. Okay? What do you want me to do about it? Hey! I'm looking for Mankey! Bro, calm down. It's not that serious. Speaking of Mank... Ooh, Teddy Ursa! Teddy Ursa, Teddy Ursa! There you go. The original Gen 2 plushie. Who doesn't love a cute Teddy Ursa? So, there you go. Until they evolve into the fucking powerful Ursa rings later in levels. Big ass Yogi Bear is Pokemon that is brutal as fuck! So yeah, Teddy Ursa's all cute and shit. It makes a good plushie. But then when it evolves into Ursa Ring, it loses that cuteness for brutality. Yeah, it's just, it's something else, really. It's really interesting, to say the least. Yeah, damn. Nobody wants an Ursa Ring plushie. Trust me, nobody. Oh, Teddy Ursa's so cute. What the fuck is this Yogi Bear ripoff? Nah. You don't want to hug that. Trust me. Let's get some picnic baskets. While I take out this trainer. Let's see. Spearow. Whatever. Take it out, Pika baby. Now, Thunder Shock. There you go. Take a Thunder Shock up the ass. Yeah. Take a Thunder Shock up that ass, Spearow. Eh? There you go. Don't we all? Don't we all? Alright, now. Let's see. As far as Route 34, let's see. We got Jigglypuff, Mankey, which they added. They added Mankey on Route 34 in the mornings and in the afternoons. We got Grimer as well. And Snubbull is now available at night. We also got Abra. And we also got Drowsy as well as Ditto. Now, Ditto, also known as the Breedermon, if you know what I mean. Ditto is the best when it comes to getting your Pokemon laid and shit. So, like, if you want your Pokemon to fuck each other, Ditto is the best one because it counts as both male and or female. It doesn't really matter. Ditto is genderless. But it, for some odd reason, is the best Pokemon in the game to pair up with your other Pokemon to, you know, get busy, you know? Get jiggy with it, if you know what I mean. Do the nasty. Do the bumping. You know. Fucking that ass. Yes! So, you know, there you go. Tapping that ass. Clapping those cheeks. You know what the fuck I mean? So, yeah. Have your Pokemon, male or female, doesn't matter. Pair up with a Ditto and shit like that. And if you're lucky, you'll get an egg out of the deal. So, there you go. That's how breeding works in this game. Of course, yeah. Just make sure that you have at least 1 or 2 Dittos on hand. Just in case you want to breed a whole fucking army of powerful Pokemon. Like Boba Baby. There you go. Boba Baby! Bulbasaur! There you go. I want a Bulbasaur! Instead, we get stuck with fucking Chikorita. Really? Why? I don't get that. We get Chikorita, which is trash and shit. But in Gen 1, we get Bulbasaur, who is fucking awesome. Yeah, Bulbasaur, grass/poison type as well. And Venusaur, its final form, is tanky. Tanky! It's not as glass cannon and shit, like Meganium and shit. Meganium does have some bulk to it, I'll say that much, but it's just ugly.
Why are you so fucking negative all the time?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to shit on the Chikorita line this much, but I'm sorry, it's just trash. Now, if we're talking about pure grass type starters that are the best, hands down, it's the Trico line from Gen 3. Hands fucking down. No fucking comparison. I don't really care. Trico is the best pure grass starter in the series. That's just how it is. I'm sorry, but if you don't like it, that's not really my problem. This is my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, sad but true. The Trico line is just better than the Chikorita line. Bulbasaur is definitely better than the Chikorita line. Any grass starter type that's not the Chikorita line is better. So yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And of course, those that are aware, did you know that Chikorita is also part of the new Pokemon ZA game? At least, if you're watching this in the future time, Pokemon Legends ZA will be coming out soon and stuff like that for the Nintendo Switch 2 and shit. If you're watching this in the future time. So there you go. But yeah, Chikorita is part of a trio of the three, I assume, starters that you'll get in Legends ZA. So yeah, I know it's something else. In any case, sup dude? I'm the daycare man. Do you know about eggs? Yeah, I hatched one. I was raising Pokemon with my wife, you see. We were shocked to find an egg. How incredible is that? Well, wouldn't you like this egg? You gonna give me a free egg? Of course you do. Pokemon Crystal exclusive complimentary item. Here you go. Take it. Nice. Let me get the odd egg. I found that when I was caring for somebody's Pokemon before. But the trainer didn't want that egg, so I kept it around. Ooh, is that so? Thank you, old man. I'll take it. Now, this Pokemon egg, we don't know what's going to hatch out of it, but it's making sounds. For some odd reason, the eggs are hatching much faster in Crystal Legacy compared to how they were back in the original games. So, but remember, the Togepi egg hatched really... Shut up, Alarm. But yeah, remember, the Togepi egg hatched really quickly, too. Alright, viewers of Mac, the egg is hatching! Let's see what we get. Come on, be the Pokemon I want. Come on! Oh! Hey, it's Elekid! Cool. Not the Pokemon I wanted, though. But cool, we got an Elekid. Nice. Elekid is the baby form of Electabuzz. Now, there are about 7 baby Pokemon that can hatch from this Pokemon egg here. Ooh, excuse me. Now, one of them is Pichu, but you can catch Pichu early on Route 31 in this game. You got Cleffa, Igglybuff, Tyrouge, Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby. Magby is the baby form of Magmar. Smoochum is the baby form of Jinx. Cleffa is the baby form of Clefairy, and Igglybuff is the baby form of Jigglypuff. Now, Tyrouge is a different case. That's the Pokemon, and that's the Pokemon that I actually want. Now, they do give you the ability to get Tyrouge early in an event later and stuff like that, but you have a good chance of getting it early and stuff like that. If you, well, if you're lucky, it can hatch from this egg. Alright, viewers of Mac, now off screen, it took me a while to finally get it, But I finally got tyrouge to hatch from that egg. Had to reload my other save state and stuff like that. Oh man, it was annoying. But I got my tyrouge, and I got some levels for it off screen. Yeah, I would have showed off the hatching process and shit like that, but it's like it's a low chance. So it's like I have to keep constantly reloading my save state before getting the egg to hope it hatches into tyrouge. It took at least 30 minutes, but finally got it. In any case, tyrouge is the baby form of either Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan. If you think about it, this is what Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan would start from, basically. Now, here's the thing. Tyrouge in Gen 2 can evolve into another Pokemon known as Hitmontop. And that is the Pokemon I definitely want to have on the team. Hitmontop's signature move, Triple Kick. Basically, it was like 10 power in the OG games. Meaning it only get like up to 30 power each with total. But it is now up to 120 power if it hits all 3 hits. So basically, it's a 20 power base attack now. Its second hit doubles in power, and then its third hit triples in power. 33% for all hits that land. So basically, first hit will be 20, second hit would be 40, the other would be 60. But since they double, the base would be 20, the second would be 60, and the third kick would be 120 power. Make it one of the strongest fighting type moves in the fucking game. It is amazing how they did Hitmontop in this game. Very fucking good. Not only that, but its moveset is pretty good in this game as well. But in Crystal Legacy, you need to get an item called the Brick Piece, which we'll be able to pick up soon in Goldenrod City. Okay, so we just need to get the Brick Piece and I guess use it on tyrouge. He'll evolve into Hitmontop that way. So there you go. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, we can get him that other way. With that, with tyrouge added to the team, my team is now full 6 strong. I might do some changes later in the game to switch it up. Don't know, but for now, my team is complete. But what awaits us as we enter Goldenrod City soon? Find out next time. Guys, enjoy. You know what to do. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for getting videos from me. And of course, when you subscribe, be sure to hit the bell to notify my newest uploads. Got something to say? Of course you do. Leave a comment, duh. So next time, do that. It's my Farfetch'd Game and OGRagebreak. Have a great day, my bitches and bros. Smell you later.